Well, hey everybody. So it's Sunday, and we're on what, the third week of January or something?
I think
Third
so.
week of January.
Third week.
Anyway, it's a little chillier this morning. We just got the fire started. We're gonna head to town, get ourselves some brekkie, and then we'll come back and do something and try to get video of it. We'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeah.
So it seems that furnace blower motor that I bought isn't gonna work.
Right.
The blower is okay, but it seems the motor is junk.
Yeah.
So thank God I didn't hurt the other motor. All I have to do is take it off that blower and stick it on this blower, and I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
It also looks like that blower has moved around a bunch and is now not blowing the way it's supposed to. So this whole little thing is maybe for the good, because it'll end up pointing the way it's supposed to. Anyway, we're gonna come out here and try to find a motor for this blower. Well. So what's happened is that furnace blower that we bought last week, the motor must be junk, because it's trying way too hard to start, and it won't come back after, it won't go past startup. So that makes me think that it's junk. So right now I'm going to put the old motor that was on the furnace blower before that worked perfect. I'm going to stick that on here. The problem is that the brackets are different. So right now I'm trying to change the brackets. Actually, that almost looks like it would slide the hell out of there. Will it? Oh, yes it does. Perfect. Now if I get this over to there, if I'm lucky, I can slide this on the other bracket. Let's go look. Alright everybody, so as you guys can see, I got the old motor transferred over onto this blower. That was a bunch of effort, I tell you. Because after the brackets were different and the motors were a different size, and then the thing fell over and got bent. Let's see if we can get her in there and see if she's going to work.
And after all the hand pinching.
Yeah, I pinched my hand. That's not a big deal. Alright, so let's get this bracket blower back in here. I don't even know if it's going to fit now with this new motor on it. That could be a problem. Oh, that could be a problem. It's got a thing on it, and the other one didn't. Well, I see and I can smell my stuff all melting. All that insulation is melting. I'm not going anywhere fast. How to fix this quickly. Alright everybody, so as you guys can see, I got it going. You know what was wrong with it? When I just bought this blower last week, as you guys seen, and I thought it was a little funny when I put it on. So you know what was wrong with it? The belt was too small. So I put a little bit bigger belt on it, and now it's working perfect. Anyway, thought we'd show you how we fixed it. Alright everybody. Hey, let me tell you what we're up to this week. So we had our sump pump pipe freeze up yesterday, and we fought with that, and it shot water all over the house, and it shot it all over the steps here. So now, of course, I got to go find some salt. So me and Chris, say hi, Chris.
Hi, everybody.
Me and Chris are now going to go out to the barn, and we're going to go get some wood because the fire is not doing very well with no wood. And we're going to get some salt so I can throw some salt on the back step.
All right.
There's no ice out here. You just got to pay attention to where you're walking, pretty much, it looks like. Anyway, so what we're going to do is I'm going out now. We had Mike come and visit us, and Mike was helping for a bit. But the truth is the water was spraying everywhere, and I didn't want Christopher to get covered soaked in the... I didn't want him to get soaked in the water. We've had a couple dumpings of snow, not enough to get excited. It's just a block of ice. I thought it was a block of wood. And I didn't want to run over the snowboard with it. That perfect field. If I didn't have so much stuff to do, I'd just be kicking that damn skidoo around that field. But yesterday, Mike said he seen a big groundhog underneath the farm car yesterday. I don't see any footprint except for Mike's. Anyway, let's get ourselves some wood and a bit of salt. Have you guys seen the... Turn the light on, Chris. Have you guys seen the video last year that when I first got the snowblower going, that the snowblower ran into this block of ice, block of salt, and blew it all over the garage? I don't know if you have that video. What did you just do? The stupid thing wouldn't stop and it drove into the bag of salt. But anyway, it ate all my bags of salt up. I'm going to try to find me just a couple pieces. Even if I just cleaned a bit of this mess up in the front, it would make me feel a little bit better. Oh. You know what I'm saying? We've had enough of doing the fire and all this crap. So I was telling you guys, what I got to do next now is I'm going to have to take the seat out of the Yukon. I broke the thing this morning. Oh. I broke the thing this morning, and I'm going to have to take it out and weld it. I'm not really the happiest about it because it was already cold, and this is the first, it's -8 out. I don't really want to pull a seat out of the truck in -8. I'm going to look, you know how it is, once it breaks, the seat post breaks off. So I broke the seat post off, getting in with big boots and shit. I push on the seat so hard that I just ended up, this morning I tried to reach in to get my keys and broke the seat post right off. I'll try to get video after me pulling the seat out. But again, I don't like Chris out here when it's real cold. Because, I do like getting you guys footage. And I don't like, him freezing to death over nothing. I don't mind suffering, but I don't want him doing it. Anyway, I want to also tell you guys that we've been asked for a video on the army truck. And so soon, me and Chris are going to put this amazing video together. Well, I think it's amazing. About where I got it from and what it is and what my plans are for it. Anyway, that'll be, I'm assuming, a couple weeks. Maybe sooner than later. Chris has been working hard on it. So, we'll have to see how far he's gotten with the video. How far have you gotten with the video?
I have not, I almost started it. I have the footage. I just need to put it together.
Ta-da! Anyway, I'm going to throw some of this wood here in the fire and try to get her cranked up. Look what I can do. I don't mind the water runs here. I really wish it would run over there, but I'm not eating up like 65 miles of pipe. Oh yeah, I forgot this. I don't like it. I don't like it because it hurts the dog's paws. So I don't really like putting it here. Anyway, so let me tell you what we're doing today. So the Yukon, wonderful vehicle that gets me to town and back. I broke this seat this morning. Look at this. Remember, Chris, last year I broke it? I had to weld it up. Well, didn't it break right next to where I welded it? So now I'm going to have to take it all back off again, which is fine. You know why? Every time I take this seat off, I make money because I get to get all the changes I drop between the seats. Guy can almost get himself a 12 a beer if you pick it, change in the right spot. Anyway, I'm going to talk myself into taking this seat out and trying to weld her up. I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey everybody. So did Christopher tell you what day it is?
I did not. So it's Saturday afternoon, I think.
I bet you that sounds good on the camera. Well, anyway, it's Saturday afternoon, and I'm starting up the fire.
And it's snowing,
And
as
it's
you
really
guys
snowing.
can see.
Yep, it's snowing. And so I got me a bit of wood, and I just got to get a couple logs from here just to keep her going. Well, if you guys were already watching, did I tell you guys that I got the, I did figure out the blower problem. So let me tell you what the blower problem was. It's got one of those variable pulleys on it, you know, the kind where you can make it bigger or smaller when you open them. Well, it was cranked up all the way. So I think it was just a little too hard for the motor to start the blower when it was so cold, when the belt was so cold and the rubber bushings are so cold. So all I did was open up the pulley all the way, and I made it really easy for the blower to start. Now it works perfect. I'm really happy with it, actually. Now all I got to do now is figure out how to get more airflow into the garage. So it's either going to be choice A, another hose, or choice B, another hose. Anyway, oh, you guys have seen me start a fire before.
We'll see you when we started it. Alright, everybody. So it's learning stuff with Ian.
Okay, so here's the deal. This is what I've always thought, okay? This is the different stages of wood according to me. So if we go cut a tree down right now and try to burn it in the fire, it's called green wood and it won't burn very well. It'll burn, but not very well. If we take that wood and we stick it in the barn and we leave it there for what we call a season, which is from whenever you threw it in there till the next following winter, that's considered dried wood or seasoned wood. Right? Seasoned wood is a better way because it's been in for one season. And that burns really well when it's good wood. Well, the thing that I like and what I use is the next one is called kiln dried wood. So if you look here in my bucket, these skids have been put into a big oven and been baked for like a couple of days or something until they're really, really dry. So even when they get wet, they still burn. No matter what, even with snow on them, they'll still light up usually. So these ones really dry easily. They're easy to split. Hell, you can almost do it by hand most of the time. But they're really easy to split. And so I like using them and they're always dry. This other stuff I got here, this is one season year wood. And this is green wood that I cut out of the big stumps over there. Just to keep it all, mixed. Anyway, this is my explanation about the wood. All right, everybody. Anyway, let me tell you the funniest thing that just happened. So for those of you who know what it means, I don't know why, but for years and years and years, forever, I have always said, Ouvre la porte and ferme la porte. Forever. All my kids, employees, all kinds of people. I have always said that. But who I've said it to most to was Christopher. And today I said, do you know what ouvre la porte means and ferme la porte means? And you know what he said? I go, do you know what ferme la porte means? He goes, yeah, it means hurry up. He goes, that's what you always say. And I said, and then right after that, I say, ferme la grande bouche. And I go, do you know what that means? He goes, no. I said, it means close the door and shut your big mouth. He goes, oh. It just astonishes me that I've been saying it to him for probably, how old are you now, ass? 23 or so? A bunch of years?
Like 24.
Like a bunch of years I've been saying that to him. Like a bunch of years. It never would have occurred to me in a million years that he didn't know what I meant. You know what? Sesame Street, you have failed our children. For you guys, this is going to be a little weird because this is going to be the start of my other video, but I'm going to just leave it the way it is, and Christopher's not going to edit it. So you guys are going to see just a chunk of another video that I got to do for my other channel. Alright everybody, so here's what we're going to do today. We're going to try to get the army truck fired up so we can plow some of this snow and clean up the front yard. And this is also going to be the beginning of my army truck video. So I'm going to call it Army Truck Cold Start. Let's see if she'll fire up for me. We're going to fire this big girl up. I'm going to try to get a couple passes across the yard and we'll see how she goes. But I wanted to show you guys the cold start and starting this video. Anyway, let's see if she'll get going and do her thing. Anyway, if you guys can hear me, this thing, you don't even touch in the gas, you don't walk through this stuff. This blade is not very big. It's only an 8-footer, but it's off some bulldozer of some kind. It works pretty good. As you guys can see, it's rolling that snow and cutting through it no problem. I'll just run this first pass as close as I can and try to get it near the barn here a bit, just to try to get some of the access away from the doorway. That's my first pass every time usually. Anyway, I'm going to let Christopher go inside. I'm going to go around the front. We'll try to get him videoing out the front window. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to go take this out and do a bunch of the front stuff. I'll get back to talk to you guys when I'm all finished. Alright everybody, that's it. I'm going to put tools away. See you guys next week.
Like, subscribe, comment, share.
Oh yeah, tell Chris what you think of the video.
Yep.
Bye everybody.
Bye.